guys, welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for quite some time. I try not to be gone this long, but things have been happening recently in my channel, and I had to get that squared away before I can even upload a video. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal. Anyways, now that I have all of that squared away and I can now upload videos, I am back with a good tutorial for you. So we are making a glamorous, I'm calling it a glamour faded effect, but you guys can probably name it something else if you want, but that's what we're going to be doing today. It's a beginner's basic tutorial, in my opinion, so if you're a beginner, this is probably for you. If you're advanced, maybe not so much, you might already know how to do most of what we're doing. So yeah, I'm using the stock image here of this lovely little lady, and we are going to now add some adjustment layers on top of this. I'm going to start with a hue and saturation, and then I'm going to add a channel mixer, and channel mixer is basically where I'm going to turn my image black and white. Now I know most of you are saying, oh, you could just do desirate. You could, but you can also do it this way. There are multiple ways to turn your photos black and white. I just happen to find this way find out this way was easy as well. So click monochrome and you'll have a black and white photo. Neat. Okay, let's go back to our hue and saturation now, and let's adjust all the colors of our photo, which are down here. It says master. Each of these colors represents a color within your photo, so find the one that you have in there. I have some reds, I believe. So we're going to work with some reds here. We're going to basically kind of fade them out, or fade them in, however you want to do it. But we're going with our faded effect here. I need to... Why isn't this thing... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so my reds, I'm going to adjust the saturation just a little bit. Can go upwards, can go down. I'm going to go there. Yeah, we're going to add some shadow there. Right, next I'm going to add my yellows. We're going to adjust that a bit. I'm going to also adjust that just slightly. And you want to adjust this to your settings, guys. Don't follow my lead on my numbers because they'll be different for each photo. Not every photo is going to the same lightness and stuff, so be careful with that. Let's go down here to my cayennes. I think I have some cayenne in there somewhere. I'm adjusting basically everything just so I kind of get an idea of what's in my photo, what's in my not photo. Okay, I think I have a little bit of blue. It's not much blue, but I have a little bit of blue, but not much, but that's okay. And I believe there is some magenta somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty cool. She's a bit darker now. That's pretty neat. So now I'm going to back to my channel mixer. And just down here on my contrast, I'm going to add a little bit of light. I don't want to add too much because we're going to be editing that a little bit, so probably a +3. It's probably good for me, but you guys can adjust that to your settings as well, but don't go too crazy. Alright, next adjustment layer I'm adding to almost finalize the effect is curves. We're going to, what the hell is wrong with my layers palette? Okay, so I'm going to add some lovely little anchor points here and here, there, and everywhere, just so we can get a little bit of all this. So I'm going to bring it all the way sort of up like that, a little bit. I'm not going to adjust that anchor point, adjust that one a little bit. That one not too much. Alright. That one can go like that. Awesome sauce. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, so it's a little. So this is a faded effect right here, but to give it that glamour, the glamour effect, I like to blur, add some blurriness. So we're going to duplicate the background layer, and we're going to bring that all the way to the very top. And this one we're going to have to desirate to make black and white, just because, well, we have to. There's no other way to black and white a photo, because you can't add another channel mixer on top, so we're just going to do it that way. Then I'm going to go to my lovely filters, and we're going to click on blur. I'm choosing Gaussian blur with a 5.0 radius. Click OK. You guys can adjust the radius if you want, up to you, but that's where I went. And I'm going to grab a very large soft round brush. I'm using 1,000 pixels for a soft round brush on my eraser tool. And I'm going to zoom out for this because it's a pretty big brush. make one large splot dot in the middle, boom, like so, and there you have it. You have a glamour. You have a little bit of a blur, not much but enough, a little bit of a blur down below and some on top, and that, my friends, is a faded glamour effect. One might even want to use this effect in an action, if you want. Those of you that want to make an action out of this, I'll briefly go over that with you. I did a video on that a couple years ago, but for those that don't want to surf through my videos, such as myself, to find that video, I'll just briefly show you. So over here is the actions. You can go to your window and click actions and make it appear. To create an action, basically what you'll do is you're going to hit this button here. I can't hit the button there because it's not, I can't right now, but you guys will be able to do it. Click record, and then each time you make a new layer or add an adjustment layer or whatever the case is, it's going to then record what you've just done for that layer. It's essentially creating a movie, but except in layers. So then once you've created all of your layers and you're completely happy with your results and stuff, you'll then go back to your actions panel and click stop. That will then stop what you've just created, and when you go, and then next time you open Photoshop, if you click on the action and then hit play, it will then create that effect that you've made within that action on whatever image it is you have open. Now keep in mind though, if you are doing something with various numbers like we are in here, if you were to do this as an action, some of the hue and saturation numbers that you made with your reds, yellows, and whatevers, those might not look as good on certain images, so you would have to go back into that layer and adjust that to suit your photo needs. And also note, if you were doing this, you wouldn't want to make the blur effect. You would want to just nix out the blur and just do the faded effect and not make it glamorous in the action, just because that would make it more difficult. You'd want to add the blurred effect after the action. So there's that. Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching this video. Also guys, check me out on Top Buzz. I have a page on there now, topbuzz.com. I'll give you a link below, I think. I'm not sure what my username is on there just yet. I just signed up like really recently, so that's fun. All my social media links are below as well. I will see you guys later, and thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!